I wrote a book. And I keep saying and keep reminding myself because I'm not a writer, I'm a storyteller. But anyone who has seen me in concert knows that I begin my shows by saying, "Aloha, my name is Patrick Landeza, and I'm from the island of Berkeley, California." I get a chuckle depending on how active the crowd is or how enthusiastic my delivery was. But saying this grounds me, and I'm basically telling myself and my audiences that I'll never forget my home in the city that shaped me. Berkeley had so much to offer when I grew up there. Cultural diversity, political correctness before it became commonplace, and diversity in religious beliefs and socioeconomic groups. Culturally, it did seem like an island unto itself. And for me, it was home. I was an accident of sorts. My older siblings, Dana, Jason, and Johnny, range in age from 13 to 10 years older than me. So imagine my mother's surprise when she discovered that a fourth child was on the way. Mom said that it was a sunny afternoon when she called Dad at work to tell him it's time. Dad rushed home, and as the story goes, they made it to the hospital. But by that time, Mom couldn't walk, and Dad was having a hard time getting her out of the car. Hospital personnel were nowhere to be seen. Mom says that out of nowhere, a stranger came along and helped my father take her to the elevator. "I thought you were going to be born right there, in the elevator," Mom exclaimed. She remembers making it to the maternity ward, but the rest was a blur. Dad went back to thank the stranger, but he was gone, as if he just vanished. It was the kindness of a stranger that helped to bring me into this world. That is the type of kindness, helping without need of reward or recognition, that I value and keep in my heart until this day. So, thank you. You know, growing up in Berkeley, and I always say this, you don't know you're poor until someone tells you. And we struggled and struggled. But I always say it was the kindness of strangers that helped us get through. Even in my own life, musically, it was the kindness. You know, it's very difficult learning how to play Hawaiian music if you're from Berkeley. I'm just going to tell you that. And although I had a hard time being accepted back then, I had to resort to learning on the weekend parties. So I was only Hawaiian on the weekends. But during the weekday, I was either black or Mexican, because that's what my school was. And so on the weekend parties, we'd have leftovers, and Daddy would let me bring leftovers to school, and all my friends would go, "Hey man, your dad made them carnitas again?" I go, "Yeah." It's like, "Man, your father makes good carnitas." It's like, "You mean the little pig, right?" It's like, "Yeah." Or they say, "Patrick, you got the yaki chicken? I'll trade it. I'll give you my peanut butter and jelly." But it was these wonderful things. You know, my family continued to struggle financially throughout my elementary school days. And I remember how the nuns from the church would check in on us from time to time. And Dad was always too proud to accept, but we were very grateful for their help. During that time as well, you know, I was, you know, my brothers and sisters, they're older than I was. And so I remember them taking us to these wonderful places, and you know, where they would offer free lunches. And I was just so excited because it's something, you know, growing up in a Hawaiian household in Berkeley, I wasn't used to eating a sandwich and an orange. I was only used to, I remember Spam and eggs a lot. As I began to learn Hawaiian music, and in hindsight, you know, when you learn Hawaiian music and you can understand, you learn about these beautiful places in Hawaii. and you sing about them, but what if you've never been there before? Many Hawaiian songs are about places, and I was taught that when playing or singing a Hawaiian song, I should think about the beauty of the place. Not growing up in Hawaii, it was a challenge to truly understand the meaning of the songs because I didn't see many of those places until later. Thus, I began to associate the songs with places that I loved. When the song spoke of beautiful skies and swaying trees, I would think of the Berkeley Youth Alternatives, or the park, or even the basketball court, and the grace of the players on the court, and the beauty of those things which represented all the beauty to me. This is one of the ways I began to forge my identity as a Hawaiian, born on the mainland.